How much information can you find about someone from a username they've used for years? Well, today we're going to find exactly that. This username has followed me around the internet since I was a kid. I've used it on forums, games. I've probably used it on websites that I've completely forgotten about. And honestly, I have no idea what's still out there. So today, we're going to investigate my own digital footprint and see what a complete stranger could learn about me using nothing but a username. So this could either be really boring or really bad. So let's find out. The username we're investigating today is
Grasime.
which by the way translates to fat in Romanian. Great start. Okay, so the first thing that I would do if I was investigating someone is exactly what everyone else would do. That's Google. So yeah, let's search for my username. Okay, great. So yeah, we've already got some results, and as I said, I did not lie to you, it does mean fat in Romanian. So we're going to try to filter through the results. Spotify account. Is this an account or is this a song? Okay, it's a playlist with 1,500 monthly listeners. Okay, okay. There's a band called Cresime as well. Okay. Now, people usually stop after page 1. However, things start to get interesting after page 2. So let's have a look. Okay, so I've scrolled through the first 10 pages, and honestly, there's nothing about me or related to my username apart from how to lose fat. And of course, why would you want to lose me, right? So what we're going to do now is use a tool called Migrate. It's going to automate the process of collecting a detailed collection of information on someone using a username. So let's have a look at what we can find about ourselves. Okay, so we can see it's already pulling in some things. See, it's searching through 509 sources. And honestly, out of 509, if this is all that it can find about us, then it's pretty good. One thing that you want to keep in mind is that these won't be the same person necessarily as we've seen before. So obviously my name is not Graciela Basia on Telegram. I don't have a SoundCloud account, so that's not me again. This might be me, that's not me. So just keep in mind when you do your investigation, these are likely to not be the same person. Okay, so we're going to do more of a general search just to show you this new operator, which is site. So this will only show you results from one specific site. And I've used a general name here. It's probably like one of the most popular names in the US. So as you can see, we're only getting results from Facebook and we're only getting David Smith results. Now, if you were to take David Smith out of the quotes, then we're more likely to get results that include David Smith. However, Google is going to give you similar results to David Smith. So if we look on the second page, you can see there's no Smith in this result. However, Google still gave it to us. So that's why we're putting stuff in quotes to get an exact match for our search. Now, one of the most interesting things that you can do is if you put site pastebin.com and if we do password or password.txt, and if we do a search, we're going to find pastebin results that include these words. So these are likely to contain passwords, or as you can see here, it's just a script, a Python script, which includes the word password. However, you can also do stuff like db underscore password. But again, these are likely to be scripts. However, as you can see, the result here, db database, db username, db password. These are the kind of stuff that you can find. There's also this one here. Just going back on our previous results, as you can see, I have a tendency of reusing the same username across the internet, which at first, when I was a kid, I thought it's a good idea because people will know it's me. But now the problem is that people will know it's me. So it's actually a better idea to have different usernames on as many different sites as you can. That way you stay more anonymous. And it will make it harder for people to make the connection between who you are on different sites. I'm going to leave this link in the description, which is a cheat sheet for Google Dorking, and this is what we were doing here earlier. One last thing I want to show you is how you can find CCTV cameras publicly exposed to the internet. So if we search in title webcam XP5, get this result here. And as we can see, it's a live camera from across the world. I don't even know where this is. And if we go down to this one, get a lot more here. Obviously some work, some don't. However, we can see here Belgrade, Serbia again. So just another cool thing I wanted to show you. Now, I have a challenge. Use what I've showed you and use your own brain. Try to find as much information as you can about yourself and post in the comments if you found anything that you completely forgot about that was on the internet and you had no idea about. Okay, so another tool that you can use is Sherlock. And Sherlock will do the same thing as our previous tool. However, it might bring more results, and the more tools you use, the more you cover. So let's just use it and see what we get. And we can see we're already getting results that we didn't get earlier. So Sherlock is probably checking more sources. Okay, so this just finished and we can see search completed with 74 results. So that is a lot more than our previous tool. Now, I guess my username is means something in various languages because there's some Mercado Libre Brazil profile with my name and daily costs, which that might be Greece, I guess. So I guess I have a good username because there's stuff here that's definitely not me, and this can send an attacker in different directions other than actually me. So I've just searched some of these links and they're all basically resulting in a page not found. So I guess that's quite good. Now I'm going to show you a thing called reverse image search. So if we search images.google.com, we can do search by image. And if we upload a file, we can upload a file and then Google will search this image on the internet. We even get an AI overview of this. So if we go to exact matches and find this exact picture on many different websites. So if you have a picture of your crush and you don't know what her name is, you can drop a picture, her or his. You can drop a picture on Google and might find. Now, there's also this website which is really good and it basically does the same thing but better. So search, you can see it basically did the same thing as Google. It found 16 results and it searched 84.5 billion images for young, handsome man wearing casual t-shirt, blue background, happy face, smiling. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.